Hello, my name is Grant, and in today's video we're going to be talking about modifying and weathering models, where we take one of my poor condition models and give it a new lease of life. We're also doing a giveaway, so make sure you watch to the end of the video for details on that. Now, let's get started. Today's video is brought to you by TRS Trains. If you're in the market for scratch-built, modified and weathered models, TRS Trains has you covered. With many years of experience in customizing and modifying models, they're sure to meet your modeling requirements. To learn more about their services, check out the details in the description down below. So what am I on about when I talk about weathering a model? Well, I'm on about the process of taking a clean, pristine model, a ready-to-run model off the shelf, and then modifying it and changing it so it looks like it's had some use. A lot of people use powders and paints, for example, to give it the impression that it's just accumulated a bit of dust and dirt over time. I mean, you look at a loco in real life and it doesn't look like the model you see at the shop. It needs to have that look of age it does to it. And to be honest, when you buy a loco from the shop, I kind of appreciate that it is clean, because not everyone is going to want to weather their loco, and people might want to weather it differently. I mean, not every loco did the exact same job, and not every loco weathered the exact same way. So it gives you the opportunity, it gives the modeler the opportunity to make it their own, to make it represent a story that they have for whatever layout that they want to make. So TRS Trains provides a service of weathering models along with other services like scratch building and modifying and detailing. And he came to me and he said, "Look, have you got a model? I will weather it for you, and we'll do something with it. Give me a challenge, and we'll have a go at it." So I went through my collection and I picked out something I thought that was the perfect candidate for him to sink his teeth into. So let's have a look at that model. Here it is. It's a Hornby GWR Class 5202, and as you can probably tell, it's in really bad condition. We've got these horrible glue marks on the front of the smoke box there, as well as on the bunker. At some point they tried to do a number change with some brass etched plates, and didn't do a really good job with it, scratching a lot of the plastic, and yeah, it just looks really bad. We've also got some nasty black glossy paint on the side of the tank there with the emblem, and even showing here there's tons of dust, so it wasn't stored, or well, it was left in the open, and is obviously being exposed to the elements a bit. And yeah, it just does not look good at all. We've got a couple of bits of like fibers and things stuck onto the edge, so it got quite dusty when the paint was drying. That doesn't look good either. So I got this originally a couple of years ago with the intention of restoring it myself, but I just never got around to it. I'm really busy with all the other projects I do. So I think it's a perfect candidate for Kyle to sink his teeth into and breathe a new lease of life into it. So we'll get this over to him and he can work his magic, and then we'll see it when it gets back. So a few days have passed since I gave the model to Kyle, and this morning he came and dropped it off, and here it is. I've got to say, wow. I mean, I can barely recognize it. You wouldn't even think it was the same model. It is completely transformed. Gone are the glue marks that were on the smokebox door and on the bunker. There's none of this nasty glossy paint on the side of the tanks. It's no longer dusty grubby. It's actually grubby, but in a true sense, as it should be, as an old weathered locomotive that spent a lot of time in the outdoors and very under-maintained such. And he's even gone ahead and added extra details like this screw-link coupling, and he's even added coal in the bunker. On top of that, he's also got gloss here on the top of the tanks to represent any water. Maybe it was recently filled and it hasn't had a chance to dry up yet. But yeah, it's really well weathered, and it shows the loco at a time when it was probably poorly maintained on a tight budget, and yeah, it's kind of gone a bit poor in its condition. But that is exactly what we wanted with this model. And you can see as well, we've actually given it a new number. It's now 5230, and that's actually local to the Swansea Bay area. So it was originally shedded in Llanelli, and then it was later moved to Aberdare. So definitely been around these parts, it has, and it would have been typically found hauling coal trains from the collieries down to the ports in South Wales. So it's a really cool piece, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So I think Kyle has done an absolutely magnificent job on this, and I'm absolutely thrilled with the results. So there we have it. What an amazing bit of modelling done by Kyle there. Tons of detail, and just brought that really poor condition model back to life, to be enjoyed for many years again. Unfortunately though, not by me, because in fact this model is going to be in our giveaway, so details on that will be in the description down below on how to enter. But yes, you at home could own this exact model. I'd like to thank TRS Trains for helping me with this giveaway. I provided the model and he provided the weathering and detailing, but yes, thanks to him for making this giveaway possible. There's nothing else to say, but thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.